U.S. Open's next. Sweet. Where is it in this game? Where do they have it? Cool if it was this year. Nope. Washington. Chambers Bay. There you go with the U.S. Open. Let's go win a major. That's what I would like to do. Here we go. Now let's go to the course. Take it away, guys.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship. Hello again and welcome to the U.S. Open. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. We're here at Chambers Bay with those massive rolling fairways, the towering dunes, unpredictable coastal winds. What a test, Frank, for the best players in the world.
That's right, and it's going to be the first time these professionals are going to play it. We've seen it host a U.S. Amateur in the past, and this is a daunting test, especially if the wind gets up. There's enough bunkers out there to trap the best players in the world. Those greens fast and firm enough to repel any shot that's not struck perfectly.
So the action is underway. We'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number 1. Getting ready to get the tournament started, Frank. First tee jitters?
Oh, everybody gets them. That's the beauty of it. If you don't, you shouldn't be playing this game.
That's
just try and think nice and slow.
330.
Well, that's just how you envision it when you walk to the first tee. High and deep, right in the middle of the fairway. Good way to start. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Too, that's one.
This won't hurt him. That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green, but he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Solid par and good position on the leaderboard.
Yeah, second place, and you get the impression that's going to change soon too.
Now at the second and a medium length par 4, Frank.
Yeah, a slight dogleg to the left, rather long, skinny green here, well bunkered all the way down the left side. Really anything down the right and the natural contours of the land should kick that ball a little to the left.
Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it.
Still going.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special really. Come up considerably short.
So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, whom you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aimed the club at that and made sure they followed through.
Frank, how does that par help his cause?
It certainly doesn't hurt it.
Now set to play the first par 3 of this U.S. Open, Frank, the third hole here at Chambers Bay.
A little bit like the second hole where the contours slope from right to left. So if that breeze is coming from that direction, that's going to swing the ball all the way across the green. And this green is anything other than symmetrical.
Oh, my God. I thought that was a good shot.
Too bad, Frank.
I
That
actually
one
thought that
rolled
was
right off the
looking
green.
good.
It was just coming out so hot.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, you've been there, down to the wire at several U.S. Opens. What's that pressure like?
It's so different from any other type of major championship because that's normally the toughest test. That's where the scores are the highest, i.e. relative to par. That's actually where par itself is a good score. I mean, you're bruised and battled by the end of the week. With the exception, really, remember when Rory McILroy won at Congressional? That's the one time when a U.S. Open played soft. But Martin Keimer at Pinehurst on a firm, fast golf course, it's a different test. Tiger Woods at Pebble Beach. You just think of people struggling at the end of the week and really last man standing. That's what a U.S. Open means.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Even par currently.
So, 2 over early. Frank, so often a U.S. Open is defined by difficult par 4s. How does the 4th here at Chambers Bay stack up?
Well, Richard, adds to your list here. 495 yards, that says one thing, but the fact that it's anything other than straight, bunkers left and down the right side, plus the hole bends to the right, so this is a very strategic hole. If anything, something slightly left of center, but you're still going to have a lengthy second shot.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This won't hurt him, Frank.
Now it goes
Just
right.
a little left of the flag. That's fine.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
You son of a...
That's a head scratcher. No other way to put it. That close to the green and misses it badly to the right.
Are you kidding me?
This would give him the double.
Two freaking doubles in a row.
Finally in for a double bogey.
Wow.
Now the 5th hole here at the U.S. Open, and Frank, quite a dramatic tee shot.
Everything's really in front of you. You can see it from the elevated tee, bunkers left and right. That's not really the problem. One of the problems is that bunker just short, smack bang in the middle of the screen. So the chances of flying that bunker and stopping on the screen down breeze are probably next to none. So you're going to have to go in right or left of that bunker. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Oh, I wanted it to clip the rough so it would stop it.
On the green in regulation. Settles in over the putt.
Kidding me. These putts are ridiculous.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Just misses.
on!
That's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey.
Freaking kidding me?
This would be a good time to reverse the slide. 5 over par on the day. Back down now to hole number 6. Frank, you know this. You can't win a tournament in the first round, but you can lose it. As we catch up with our featured golfer, they need to turn this around just to make the cut.
And turn it around now.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Would be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his
Plus
chops
5,
here.
but I'm
Good
only
chance to
14.
make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Come on, give me a break, man.
Well, this is how you build a good round, Frank. You just keep hitting greens.
Really. This is an awkward length.
All right, good putt.
The rhythm of that stroke. Didn't try and bash it in the back.
Jesus.
Well, Frank, what a
Second
stretch of
is
tough
even
par
right now,
fours here
so
at Chambers Bay. Now to the 7th. Long uphill par 4 and a lot of trouble to the right.
Yeah, and it's all sand, that's for sure. If you miss the field on the left, then it's all dunes, so take your pick, really. But ideally, that green piece that the superintendent often mows each and every day, that's the place to go. And for a U.S. Open at 508 yards, if you miss that little green strip, then this hole will be hazardous because it's going to play a lot longer than that uphill.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
I can't be any closer with these chips. I really can't. Oh my God, this is not gonna happen.
That is a painful bogey at the 7th hole. Bit unfortunate, loses a shot here with that bogey. Now to the second par 5 of the round here at Chambers Bay and the U.S. Open. It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a beast. You miss this fairway, you could be hitting all day long, and of course that's going to rack up a fairly healthy score. Meanwhile, hit the fairway there. Only the longest hitters will reach this par 5 and 2. But still a good chance, even with a wedge, to make a birdie because the green slopes back to the player. Second shot.
Oh my God.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich. Really did.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This is
where's
not
the
heading
wind
in the right direction.
on that?
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, on the green, but far from the hole.
A little bit of a head scratcher. A lot of work coming up here.
Long putt here. This will require a good touch.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. And getting ready for the putt.
Come on!
Well, you're not going to make that
Are you
putt all the time, but you'd like to
freaking
at least
kidding
get
me?
it to the hole.
If he keeps putting
How
like that, he's going to be
far
an
do I
announcer
gotta
in no time.
go?
Tough break.
God, freaking aim back to the tee box for it to get there.
So a tester from 4 feet. Then a rocky round. Frank, the 9th hole, called Olympus. I mean, that is very grand sounding. Like something that...
You're talking Greek god here, aren't you? Come on, this golf course is for the mere mortals, Rich.
Holy shit.
What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
That's not where the arrow was going. What the heck was that?
Look
Oh
out,
my
you might need a
freaking
GPS
God.
to find
Get me
that
out
one.
of this. Oh my God. What a joke.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot.
Frank, I guess
four
it
shots
could
on
have
a
been
par
worse.
3 to get to the green.
Double bogey's not the end of the world. I don't know if I'd want to tell him that right now, but still, at the end of the day, he might realize what a good shot that was.
I have 4
Drops
double
not
bogeys
one,
this
but 2
round.
shots with that double bogey. He struggled on the front, but a chance to regroup here on the inward half, Frank.
There's
Well,
no
if you look at a
regrouping
round of
from
golf
that,
and you
I'm
made a
sorry.
couple of double bogeys on the first, or you made a couple of double
Not a
bogeys on the
chance.
end, it would still add up. Now let's hope that the back 9 is all gravy.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Leaves that one about 20 feet out from the cup. Nicely played shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McILroy. Featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. But this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway.
They didn't stop my ball. I wonder if that would have actually, if they could have ran out.
The 11th hole, Frank, what's the right way to get at it?
Just got to be cognizant of that ridge that cuts through the middle of this green, that sort of turns this green into one simple green into all these little complex sort of sections. That's the biggest thing, but that's also, you realize very, very quickly, you're playing links golf today.
Well, we've seen this before today, in the bunker. Routine stuff here, Frank, from the bunker?
You just got to be careful of that lip in front of him with his third shot coming up.
Not quite where he was aiming, but still enough room to get it up and down.
It's no snack, though.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Frank, as a player, do you like the drivable par 4? And we've seen these setups now at just about every single U.S. Open.
When you're playing well, there's no question, then they favor the guy playing well. But if you're struggling, no one likes
heck
their
is
hand
that?
forced. The 12th forces your hand. It's tough to lay up on this hole.
That's not even close to where I just shot it. Oh my God, how long is this going to take now? I'm in fast forward motion right now.
And it is not looking like a good lie. Second shot coming out of the rough here. So missed the
Drivable par 4, and
Now
I'm
he's
not
back
even on
where he needs
freaking
to be.
green.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And anything, you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
15 feet away.
Come on!
Whoa, that was unexplainable. Thought that was easily going to be a par.
Now have to focus. Try to make bogey. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Wow.
Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business.
Well, I'd make that 5 double
Everything
bogeys
that's
in
gone
this
wrong
round.
today just continues to be ugly. Coming down the stretch here at the U.S. Open at Chambers Bay, just 6 holes to play, and Frank, this par 4 13th will really test the players.
It is. If someone makes 3 here down the stretch, it will be monumental. A 4 here, no one would leave this hole unhappy.
The second shot now to the par 4.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for
Now,
it.
why the hell
Just
not?
a bit offline and into the bunker. Just wants to hit about an inch behind the ball. Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. 4th shot, wants to get this close. Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. How does that not go in?
Amazing.
Give me a
Stroke
break.
looked good.
Are you
Line
joking
looked
me
good,
right
just
now?
Did not take that final break.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
More than a setback there.
A disastrous triple bogey attempt here. That hole certainly got the best of him. Triple bogey.
14 over
Frank,
and
a 5th
13
consecutive
holes.
par 4 here at the
Outstanding.
U.S. Open. This is the 14th hole, and I'm guessing by the time you set foot on this tee, you'll know exactly where your game is at.
Oh, this one here, great reward for someone that's driving the ball well. If you can drive it down the left middle, avoid that little one-pot bunker in the middle of the fairway, you're going to certainly shorten this hole up. And then you can start to use the contours of this hole, too, that bend right to left. And 546 yards becomes much shorter than what you would think.
Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh my God.
This is going, gone.
That's
I
one of
even
the more
went back a
depressing
club.
sights in golf. You hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Well, the
There
stats
we
say
go.
that is a green
Awesome
hit
drive.
in regulation,
Can't do shit at
but
it.
it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up. Well, you just can't make up
keep
ground if you don't
putting
make
everywhere.
putts.
See how many-
Drop shot here at the
see what the
14th
max
hole.
score you
You don't
can
want to
get
let
is.
this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. What a putt. Just missed, Frank. That's cruel. Just a little tap in here. Been a rocky
Oh
round.
my God.
All right, on
Can
to
I
the
get plus
15th.
20?
Hey, Frank, what is that thing
Oh,
over
still plenty
there?
of
I haven't
time.
seen one in a while.
It's a tree. That's
A
right.
tree.
Trees do exist at Chambers Bay. So do short par 3s. Well, in a U.S. Open, they'll have it around 250 yards, but this is a fun hole. This is it's sort of in a weird way, it's a risk-reward par 3. A good tee shot here, you can easily walk off with 2. Get a little casual off there, then there is a huge bunker that just wraps around the right side of the green.
So, Frank, out of the bunker and back into play.
Yeah, the late Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's always the next one. Well, by getting the ball back in play, he just made that a little easier.
On.
And he's made it onto the green now. Right in the heart. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Chambers Bay. How do you do it in the right way, Frank?
Well, when you look down this fairway, obviously everything slopes left to right. That makes this hole actually play a little bit more of a dogleg to the right, even though it doesn't look it. And then, of course, that green up ahead, it's like a tabletop. So precision here is absolutely paramount. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Birdie try up next. Frank, there's an old basketball announcer who used to say when a ball went in and out of the cylinder, just the way that one did, he would say,
It makes me feel like
ringtail
freaking 10 pins
howitzer.
all day long.
And that one just didn't go in. Good, solid par right there. Pressure's beginning to rise here. 17th hole of the U.S. Open at Chambers Bay. And this one, Frank, the par 3 will require a really good shot.
It's amazing how many U.S. Opens have great 17th hole. I think of Winged Foot, par 3, 17th, even Marion, par 3. This one will certainly fit in the same vein. It's named Derailed, and it will derail many a player trying to win a U.S. Open.
That one was running so hot. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch, nerve, had it all.
Great, that means I need to double bogey 18 to get plus 18 on 18 holes.
Now to the 18th hole, Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that
for sure
Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department of your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Just want to nestle this one down to within a couple of feet. Always two components to the long lag putt. The speed, number one, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. So the short miss, and those are painful. So just a formality here. Well, you almost lose count at this point. Safe to say, not under par. In fact, well over par. And that'll wrap up the first round. We saw some good golf today, Frank, but some others, they got off to a slow start.
Yeah, and I don't really know how to explain why. Maybe lack of practice rounds, maybe not enough time on the golf course. They certainly will have to regroup tomorrow and put up a show just to make the cut.
-2 was all that's leading after the first round. And here's Wesley at plus 17. I can do better in real golf than that. Well, that's it for tonight. this morning, whatever.